Well, how are you guys doing? Well, we're heading out. Day one, Growthcon right now. If you look, that's like the Las Vegas. I'm right across from the airport, basically. So you can just sit here and see the planes taking off and stuff. And that's what I plan on doing today. I need to take off. First speaker will be Magic Johnson. And see right there, there's a plane taking off. Just think if you could take off on your own private plane. So that's, or hey, think about if you can fly first class, see? Or, hey, think if you could buy your Southwest ticket and be one of the first people on the plane and be like, hey, he spent $500 and I only got to get away. Or spend $3,500 on a first class ticket to Miami. So that's what you want to do. You want to like just take that money. Basically, all you want money, you use the money to help you have less stress. You already have enough stress with no money. So with the money, hey, what can I do to minimize the problems? That's what I'm going to go do today. What can I learn about sales? Tomorrow will be marketing. And then the third day after that, we'll be talking about execution and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I got to get up. So it's basically like, it's like going back to college. Instead of going back to college for engineering or MBA, going back to college for life. Because now, like I was talking to the guys that I guess they were working at Old Dominion Freight. $4 billion company just moving freight. I mean, I didn't know the business was that big. I used to have some businesses that their business, like the truckers and the warehouses and the loaders. But then they also told me, okay, oh, you also have like the low-cost carriers where they just like, I guess there's one called maybe Road Runner, yeah. And they ding up your packages and stuff. And then like when you call and complain, they'll say, well, we got you the cheapest price. Do you want to live a life like that? Go to the 99-cent store. Hey, man, my can of peas my can of peas is dented. Hey, man, it's in a 99-cent store, man. Or you're going to do that one thing I've been reading about by the almost expired food. Is, man, you want to do that as you go on in life? Or you got to go say, hey, how can I go out in this new economy? I got to learn how. You already see everybody's selling. It's basically a seller's world. But then people think they can sell with social media. But after the social media, you got to follow up and like talk to you person to person. Like say, hey, Martin, based on what you've seen, have you seen enough to make a decision and give me that money? And then you just pause. And you got to do it again and do it again. And I got to follow up because Facebook is basically everyone's like taking pictures of food, telling you how much they love their husbands, telling you about they're going on trips and stuff. And I'm like, okay, if it was really that, if things were really that good, why is 48% of kids over 25 living at home? Why do we have 47% divorce rate after 7 years? How about 59% separation after 5 years? What's going on? I thought everything was, I was looking at your Facebook post. You say you guys are in love. What's going on? Or hey, 76% of people that are living paycheck to paycheck. Hey, what about those people at Macy's who got laid off? Do you see anyone on Macy's online saying, hey, my layoff notice? Or how about like the Limited Express saying, hey, one of the first to get laid off? Text me, DM me. Or what about like those, like the people who worked at Payless, yes, like the billion-dollar company was Payless. People like, they shut down. And not talking about the ripple effect. They're like, hey, what about the restaurant that company supports and the gas company, the gas station that you go to, and hey, the market or where you go buy your lunch. So the ripple effect, we're all going to feel it. And like, yeah, everyone can't work for Amazon fulfillment center. Everyone can't work for logistics. If those companies have to cut back with those, almost 600 stores closing. So 600 stores closing, you might as well say within like 1 or 2 months, that's 600 people, or at least, hey, 250% that will lose their jobs at a fulfillment center or get their hours cut back. Because, well, if I have 652 stores missing, why do I need to have all these people? Like, what are they feeling? Or someone going out there making a business. So like they were just talking to those guys going back to Old Dominion, you know, saying we got to go out there and we got to meet the customer, we got to talk to them. Even if you have that small account, you got to go, hey, what can I do to do more? Are you happy with what I'm doing? So what I'm trying to teach you is, as I go out today, I got to go out and got to see what are those skills I can learn to expand now. It's time to expand now. Everyone, probably eventually Facebook will probably, like, I have a feeling it'll be bought, or if they can't monetize it, it'll turn into something. But I want you to look around you, like you see, like I'm in Vegas, so behind me is the Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Raiders stadium is like about a $1 or $2 billion stadium, but they're relocating from Oakland, California, where they had a stadium. Now just think about the 3,000 people who work for the Raiders, the janitors and all the stuff in Oakland. All those people aren't going to move out here to Vegas to work here. That's not how it works, man. Hey, we need you to employ people in our city because we're paying the tax dollars. So now you're looking at about 2,000 to 3,000 people who lost their jobs in California, in Oakland. And then you have, what about the restaurants and the hotels around that Oakland stadium? There's like a Holiday Inn Express, and there's like 3 or 4 small motels that I think probably whenever there's a game day, they get a lot of money. So that's what happens when you don't have the money, or you can't pay the money for that company to stay, and you don't have the power, or you don't have the budget. Then what do? The company just ups and leaves. Look what the Oakland Raiders did twice. They moved to LA, and I was in LA when they won the Super Bowl in 1984. Moved back to Oakland, and now I'm here with them now. Now they're here with me in Vegas. So am I following them, or are they following me? So as you head out to work today, I just want you to think, what are you doing to expand yourself? What are you doing to, like, take your money to reinvest it? And no, having money in your house is not working. Like if I said, if 48% of people 25 or over are living at home, that means you have a house of like 6 or 7 people in it, and they're just destroying the house. And your house is worth nothing. Just because down the street or 2 miles away you see them put in houses for $400,000, that's not your house, man. Your house is not worth your money. Your house is crap with all those people living in it. You'll be happy if you get $250,000. If you'll be happy you ever get half. You may never even get that. Then you say, oh, I'm going to leave it for my babies. And what? As soon as you die, your kids will sell it for wherever they can get. So what I'm saying is, go and reevaluate. Where is your money? Who's going to buy what you have? If you got a generation of kids making $14 to $15 an hour, how many of them are going to be able to buy a house? I mean, who's going to buy your house? So maybe now is the time to sell your house. When these baby boomers are trying to just look for property, let them build the house. Let them build the new houses. Sell your house. Get out of there, man. You're not. If they want your house, sell your house. The house is not going to help you, because there's going to be a time where, after that generation from those people in the 60s and 70s pass away, and all that insurance stuff and this stuff they have passed away, then a house, you're going to see like a massive drop. So I want you to, as I head out to the seminar today, I want you to think, what can you do to expand your sales skills? What you can do to get out, just to get around people, man. Not going to meet them over the first time. I think I talked to 4 or 5 people yesterday, thought I was crazy. So that's how you get rich, man. You just got, basically, it's like success through failure. So that's why I'm going to this sales thing today. What is the success I can learn through failure? How can I keep going? So think about that. Send or text me, and I'll give you an update tonight or tomorrow.